Life has been lifing recently. So, sorry for the lack of uploads. I haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks. That is completely on me. That's my bad. But I do have some news, which I have news every time, but I have some really good news. I actually went through with the peptides. So, I actually ordered them. They're coming in Monday. It is Saturday morning at 3:01 in the morning right now. Anyway, I ordered the peptides. They're coming in, should be Monday, so by the time the next video comes out, I should be on the peptides, which is great because my wrist absolutely still hurts. I think what it is I think I have tendonitis in my wrist. Like, I can't even turn my wrist like this. So, should I be working out? Probably not. But I'm addicted, so I'm doing it anyway. Anyway, as y'all know, we started the cut, so we are on the cut right now. Now, I haven't been as like strict, but I have been dropping body fat. So, this is where we're at right now. It's still a little bit, obviously I'm still lean, and I always will be lean as long as I don't turn to a straight big back, which I am, but I eat clean food all the time, even when I'm bulking, as y'all know. So I'll always be decently lean, but I want to take it to that next level. So the peptides that I got is obviously BPC 157 for my wrist, and I also got Retta. Okay, now you might be saying like, you're already lean, what do you need Retta for? Retta's going to take it to another level. It's going to take it to like another completely different level I never thought I could get to, but I'm not going to abuse it. Okay, 2 milligrams or 2 whatever they call it, micrograms, whatever the fuck. It's gonna be like a light dose. So I'm just gonna be like 2 a week, and that's gonna be it. Like, I don't need a lot. I'm not gonna push out a lot. I've never been into that, so I'm not gonna go crazy on it. But I also have my diet in check as well. I actually this morning skipped out on my eggs, so I'm at like 600 calories for the day right now. Because yesterday I kind of went like 500 calories above what I was supposed to have. We're not going to talk about that. I ate a potato that I shouldn't have ate, plus like 7 rice cakes extra. We're not going to talk about that. Had a rough day yesterday. But for breakfast today, I only had these quick oats. I only had a cup of them, 2 rice cakes, and I also threw in some protein powder with this. We're slowly knocking down on the protein powder. I don't know if y'all seen, I think one video I posted, I had like 5 tubs of this shit. We only got the vanilla and the chocolate left. Chocolate is absolutely amazing. It's my favorite one. Plus mixed with this cocoa powder and blueberries makes it like a dark chocolate oats. It's fucking fire. Anyway, I had that, and then I also had these protein wraps. Had one of these with like some cheese in it. I don't know, kind of a weird breakfast, but I wasn't really feeling my normal typical breakfast for whatever reason. But pre-workout meal, I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to check my meal prep because I didn't get time to go to the grocery store yesterday. So I don't know how many meal preps I have left. I have 2 meal preps, which is basically just ground turkey. If y'all don't know, if y'all don't follow me on Snapchat, make sure you follow me on Snapchat here. I basically prep my ground turkey. So this is a ground turkey here. Boom, this is like a cup and a half of ground turkey. Not exact measurements on that. But I usually prep it in the refrigerator. I used to have more than I thought. I prep it in the refrigerator. That way, quick access, easy to get to. I don't have to think about it. And that's usually what I carry for my lunch. And I match that with like rice. So like one of these. And I track all my calories and fit it in, as y'all know. But I'm not going to have the rice today. Since I went over my calories yesterday, I'm going to kind of dial it back. I think I'm going to have 2 lightly salted rice cakes, or maybe 3 of them. With that, with some barbecue sauce. The best barbecue sauce, low calorie, 0 sugar. I'm sure y'all have seen this with other people that do fitness too. This right here, goated barbecue sauce. This the hickory flavored, absolutely goated. Best barbecue sauce on the thing. 10 calories per 2 tablespoons. You really don't even have to track that because you're going to burn off anyway if you do your cardio. But that's going to be the breakfast or the pre-workout meal lunch kind of thing. So 2 rice cakes, that ground beef, a little bit of that thing, and I'm probably gonna have a yogurt just to boost my protein up just a tad bit because I didn't have my eggs this morning. And yeah, we're gonna go hit this leg day, unfortunately, but you know, I kind of been skipping out on leg day. I ain't skipped it, but I haven't went as hard as I should be going on leg day. Now the way that I like to do this is I literally just crush the Dang. Anyway, I really just crush the rice cakes up over top of this. Kind of like the Sam Sulik method. I just like crushing my rice cakes up over top of the ground beef. And then I'll throw the sauce on top of there. This sauce, I really need to think this through. Anyway, throw that sauce in there, mix that up, and that's that meal. Very low calorie, high protein. But anyway, what I wanted to say also is what I've been focusing on is kind of like hydration, like electrolytes. Because when I do the cuts, sometimes, like I know you have energy levels, like my energy levels drop and then they increase, and that's just a part of it. You know, that's just a part of cutting weight, because you're not starving yourself, but you are in a sense. So these electrolytes, I got these from Aldi's. They're like cheap. You can get any brand that you want to, but they have helped me so much just in like, first of all, the pumps are absolutely insane. As you know, when you cut weight, sometimes you have trouble like getting pumped up in the gym because you're not full of carbs anymore. Them are absolutely game changer. I take one in the morning and then I mix one in my water and drink it throughout the day. Absolutely amazing. I feel so much better when I get my sleep. I need to sleep more, but I feel so much better with them. So if you're cutting weight and you're kind of up and down on energy levels, note that that is going to happen and that is common, and there's nothing you can do technically to fix that. There's stuff that helps you with that, and electrolyte packets and making sure you're hydrated that's the top key right there. I started back running the other day. I haven't ran and it's been months, but I just ran for the first time this week. So it was like, I think it was 4 days ago. Man, it's crazy. Like, it wasn't hard, but I was not used to it, right? So I did a run. I did 2.3 miles, I think. And then the next day, I did it again. Let me tell you something. My legs are they're sore. They were cooked yesterday. Like, they were pretty bad. And they're still kind of sore today. We're still going to hit them hard. But it's just crazy how, like, just switching up one little thing. And that's what I try to tell so many people with, like, training. Sometimes you have to switch it up. I don't personally I like running, and I used to love running. But it just depends on my mood, right? Sometimes I don't really care for running like that. Like especially when I'm bulking, I don't like running because it's just no point. But just to get back in the rhythm of that running, and just to see like, okay, holy shit, my legs, like my inner quads, or not inner quads, my fucking, whatever the hell you call this, inner thigh, and then my outer thigh, dude, they get worked like crazy when you run, especially when you run on an incline. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. Sometimes when you're training, you have to switch it up, like something you ain't did in a while, because you kind of get used to the same stuff over and over. Like, I get used to the Stairmaster, the bicycle, and walking. I walk all the time at work. So just switching it up with that run outside that I used to do so much, man, it like it like threw my body into a funk. And then after I did it like 2 days in a row, I kind of got used to it. And like, not used to it, but you throw your body in a funk and then you feel like shit for like the next day or so, then you just kind of adapt to it. It's weird how that works. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, if I'm making any sense. Anyway, legs, I'm starting this off. Probably go, I don't know if I want to start off with a squat movement or leg extensions. I don't know, we'll see, but cue the montage and let's get it going.
sinking. Your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you really let me down slowly, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. I know we're long gone. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. And I can't stop myself from falling. 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 Would you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down.
Back at the house now. Honestly, the leg day went pretty good. Let me know if you guys want like a full workout, like on the cut, like me actually going in and explaining exercises and stuff like that. I've been kind of doing the montage style just because it's a little easier and quicker for me to record. But if y'all want that longer style, let me know and I will bring that back. But meal, because so my goal calories right now when I'm on the cut is like 2,400 ish, 2,500. Right now I'm at 1,000, so I'm definitely below, and I have to go to bed at like a couple hours. But regardless of that, our next meal, I might do a bowl of oatmeal. I don't know, see, like, I have weird cravings sometimes with stuff, but see, I didn't eat my eggs this morning. So it's all about balancing your meals. Like, a lot of people, they don't understand that. Like, I eat relatively the same things every day. I mean, that's just me. You know, you don't have to do that. You can eat really whatever you want as long as it's higher in protein. That is literally the cheat code to fitness. Eating high protein. Your protein should be about 20 grams over your body weight. That's what works best for me that I've found. You can mismatch your meals all day long. It's like a puzzle game. Like, it really is just like a puzzle game. I use Cali-Out to track my stuff. Look, all you have to do is track your calories. And you make it make sense. It's literally all it is. I could eat a thing of fried chicken and I could log it. If it made sense and I made room in my diet for it, then I could do that. Now, that would probably make me feel like shit because of the grease and stuff like that. And I'm not used to having grease, so I probably wouldn't do that. But I could do that and it still fit in my macro range. Anyway, enough of that. I'm just going to tell y'all the meal. Probably going to have 3 chicken breasts, 2 sweet potatoes, and I got to have some type of fat content. So I don't have any almond butter. That's my go-to fat thing. As y'all know, I don't have any almond butter. And honestly, I didn't get a grocery haul in, so my refrigerator is kind of fucking empty. I do have a baked potato right there. My refrigerator's empty. I have yogurt, eggs, and ground turkey, and apples. That's all my refrigerator contains. So, we're running on fumes. So, I have to do a grocery haul sometime this week, in the next couple days. If not, I'm going to be starving more than I am already. But, yeah, next meal, 2 chicken breasts, 2 or 3 chicken breasts, probably 3. Maybe do 2 eggs, 2 sweet potatoes, and then, I don't know, that should put me close to 2,000 calories. And then the rest of like the 300, 400 calories, man, I might just eat rice cakes or snack on something to get me up, right? Or I might eat another can of chicken, depending on how low my protein is. I kind of just fill in the gaps with how I do things. Like I said, you don't have to be set in stone every single meal, the same exact thing, portions. You can switch it up a little bit and mismatch it. I just like eating the same shit over and over again because it's a routine. It's easy. I know what I'm doing. You know, it's fucking easy to me. So that's why I do it like that. But one of you guys commented, or one of you guys text me. I can't remember if it was a comment or a DM. But one of you guys text me and you was like, it was something about like relationship wise. And I try to help as much as I can with certain things. And, you know, he's been talking to somebody and then they kind of stop responding. You know what I mean. If you've fucking been a teenager before, you know what I mean. You know, you're snapping somebody, you're texting somebody, and then all of a sudden they just quit texting you. They quit fucking with you, in other words. And you know, that kind of messes with some people a lot. It used to mess with me a lot, not so much anymore because now I'm doing my own thing and I don't really care. But when you're a teenager and coming up like that, and he was in his teenage, you know, he was teenage, like 16, 17. It kind of messes with you a little bit. And I kind of wanted to touch on that. Like, if you're texting back and forth with somebody and they just kind of ghost you, basically, the best thing to do is literally don't worry about it. And that's easier said than done. But the best thing is just don't worry about it. Because at the end of the day, life continues to move on. Life continues to go on. That person is going to continue doing what they're doing. Obviously, what they're doing is more important than what you're doing because you're sitting there thinking about what they're doing and they're doing their own thing. Which leads me to my other point is do your own thing. I'm in a groove. I do my own thing and I make stuff work. You know, I like working. I think about stuff all the time. My job. You know, what can I do to improve video? Stuff like that. I'm on my own scale. So yes, I do talk to certain people. Okay, but I'm kind of focused on myself and being the best version of myself that I can be. And I feel like that's what you have to do. Because I feel like a lot of people will kind of put their self to the side to try to talk to this other person that the other person might be, you know, talking to somebody else or doing whatever, you know, don't have the time for it. So when somebody ghosts you like that, you have to understand that you still have to continue on your path and you still have to focus on yourself and do what's best for yourself. So always put yourself before other people because like the old saying goes, you can't love anybody if you don't love yourself. That's simple as that. I'm not going to say your name, but to you, I hope this did help a little bit with that. I know that could be a kind of rocky little subject. Don't continue to try, and if somebody's like ghosting you or not really responding to you like they once was, don't continue to try to force it. That is the worst thing that you could possibly do. Don't try to force something that's not meant to be or not meant to be right now. You know, you can't control that. Only God can control that. So that's kind of my best advice for something like that. Focus on yourself and focus on yourself and focus on your growth. Whether that's gym, your job, your career, your school, whatever you got going on in your life that you want to focus on and you want to achieve in your lifetime, that's what you need to focus on. And all the other stuff will come, you know. It'll come. Life continues to go, man. Like the fucking earth is spinning all the time. It keeps going. Nothing stops. So you shouldn't stop doing what you're doing because something like that happens. But that's my motivational quote, coach, thingy, bangy, whatever the hell you want to call it. I hope that did help you. And I hope that helped anybody that needed that because, you know, when you're going through them teenage years like that and Snapchat's big and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that happens all the time. That shit can mess with you a little bit because it used to mess with me. But the best thing to do is, you know, do you. Simple as that. Not literally, but you know what I mean. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn on post notifications if you are. To stay, I done got confused, sorry, I'm tired. Turn on post notifications to know every time that I upload. But Logan Paul's brother is out. I will see y'all next video, and I hope y'all did enjoy. So peace out.